some poplar over there. There's a poplar log here. I think there's a couple pieces of small cutoffs of cherry in there, and we got to get that all cut up and split to get into the firewood area. So I do have right over there is the firewood shed that I built. That holds 20 face cord. That is full, and then I'm started to put all my oak is right here, and we're gathering up through there. And over here, this is a little of everything. So there's sweet gum in here, there's poplar, there's some cherry, there's some oak. This is a hodgepodge of wood. Mainly I'm going to be using, I thought for the firewood stand, but I think right now this is probably going to all get used up on the aquaponics greenhouse once we get that fired up for this winter to heat that area. So hoping to do that. So I got to fill, which I don't have much room left, but I got to fill this all up with that wood over there. And I got some more pallets finally, and I'm going to be adding on. So I started cleaning this out earlier. I got to get rid of that dead pine, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to carry this, keep carrying this down through this side. I haven't decided. I think because of the slope of this grade, I don't know if you can tell in the video, but the slope of the grade, it's starting to really drop, and I think if I turn them this way, they're going to want a tendency to lean and fall over. But if I run them this way, like that, the stop will hold it and it'll always go through. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do today is start the chainsaw up, cut that sweet gum out of there, clean this all up, and I'm going to start another row of these pallets and start right here and start my next row of oak, so that we start pulling from that, because that's pretty much seasoned already. That's well, it'll be a year here in August, October, so I more or less split all of that last year. Some of it's this year, but it was already dead oak or whatever, so I think that's going to be pretty good. I'm going to steal the wood for this year from the firewood shed first, and then come into here and work from this side and go up, because this will be the oldest wood. So by that time, if I get into that, it'll be it should be the spring of 22, so it should be good enough. But whatever, we'll put the next row of pallets here, and these pallets are wider. They're actually 4 foot, so I should be able to get 3 rows, so I can actually do 8 foot being a full cord versus only 2 rows here. So let's get going and see what we got. Okay, so I got the chainsaw warmed up, got my chaps on. I gotta get my gloves. Where's my gloves? Got my gloves. I do have these cutoffs off the ground a little bit, so I try not to get the blade into the dirt. I'm going to try to cut a few of these and get these things going, and then we can just do some splitting. some of it cut up. Now we can kind of fire up the wood splitter and see if we can't get some of this split and cleaned up a little bit. When I dumped these cutoffs, I didn't do my due diligence and keep them all nice and neat, so they're all twisted. It's caused me some grief on this one, but it's free firewood, so we'll get it going. Okay, I got the wood splitter all warmed up. Let's put some wood. Well, I don't know how long that took, but it didn't take that long. We did get pretty much a full sorry about that. I'm hustling. It's hot and humid out here. It's not a full tailgate of this RTV, but it's pretty full. There's probably a half of a face cord there, and it looks like it took me 15, almost 16 minutes to do that. So I guess that's about a half face cord, a half hour. I guess that's okay for a standard split. Those rounds for the poplar were perfect for a 4-way. I haven't bought one yet. I'm getting close. I just don't usually get that type of wood, so I haven't pulled the trigger, but I think it's getting to the point where one cut would have been really nice on that with a 4-way. Throw it on there and get that. So we'll see. Let me stack these things and we'll be right back. Hey folks, I apologize for the technical difficulties. The battery went dead on the camera, so I had to put that baby on a fast charge here. But since then, we've gotten two more of the RTV buckets or box full of firewood cut split. I've got pretty much the rest of the wood bucked up so that we can split it. Probably another maybe two more of the boxes full, but let's see what we got here and let's keep moving. Apologize if we've gotten through, but I'll show you where we're at. Like I said, I got pretty much everything bucked up. When you're cutting firewood off of cutoffs from the sawmill, you don't get perfect lengths, and I don't really worry about getting perfect lengths. I try to get pretty close. You know, it is what it is. It's firewood, and so we work along here. I've got a couple more pieces here. You can see that piece there. That's going to need to get cut, and I got a couple more right there. And I think there's another big, fairly long one underneath this pile. So what I'm going to do is try to focus on getting most of this cleaned up to see what we actually got left. Do another cleanup, and I bucked this poplar log. I think what I'm going to do is bring the tractor over here with the forks and roll these up onto the forks so that I can pre-stage them to the wood splitter, and so I don't have to lift them up. Try to work smarter, not harder. Alrighty, well, that seems to be most of the big pieces bucked up. I got some small pieces that I'll put in the chunk pile. I still gotta do that poplar. I'll come back in and get you for that, guys. But I'm gonna clean this thing up and we'll stop it from here. Hey, if you like, give me that thumbs up. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll catch you on the next video. It's Keith, Down Redwood Grows. You have a great day. Alright, I'm going to try something different here. I've never done this. I bucked this poplar log, and I'm using the forks on the tractor to hold everything, stage it up here, so you don't have to lift these large rounds up. We'll see how this works. I think I might like it. I'll let you know.